Hi guys, it's Mama. How are you? Okay, I wanted to come on here and do a couple of things. I wanted to show a couple of things that I got in the mail today. Ooh. Um, StreamYard's looking a little different. Okay. One is something I purchased, and one is a love mail. Hi, Bethy. What's up? Hi, Kelby. Well, hello, Dee. Look what I got. Let's open this one first. I already opened it. So this one is from DC Sales. D. Anthony calls her, what does Anthony call you? The connoisseur of the license plate or something like that? Let me show you all something. So, Dee made this for me as a gift. Look at this. Hip flippin' mama. Hip flippin' mama. With a YouTube button and peacock feathers. Dee, this is so beautiful. Thank you so much. But you know what? I got to thinking, I don't have a license plate thing on the front of my car. So I might tape it like in the back window of my car or hang it in my office. It is so awesome. Or I could wear it around my neck. No. Isn't that awesome, you guys? I'm going to find a way to put it in my car. What are these, Dee? What are these? Hi, Chrissy-O. Hi, Tiff. Tiff, I sent you a link if you want. Oh, I can? And then just screw it into my grill. But see, it's a grill, not a bumper in the front. Cup holder coasters. Okay, I thought maybe they were. Cool. Thank you, baby. I will leave that up to my husband. Isn't that so beautiful, you guys? I love peacocks, and I love purple. And it's outlined in purple. Dee, I couldn't have asked for it better if I'd have designed it myself. Hi, Lucia. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like your necklace. I'm happy that you like your necklace, Lucia. That is always my goal. I am going to do some blowout clearance prices on a few things on Wednesday because I have some more inventory that's not moving and I want to get it moving and I want to get it gone. So Wednesday I'm going to be selling some stuff really cheap. So yeah, Wednesday should be fun. Hi, Sherry. I sent your stuff yesterday, so you should get it tomorrow, Sherry. Woo woo. Highland Shark. This is so beautiful, Dee. I love it. I love it so much that I want this to be my moniker now. I want this to be like on top of everything. I want this to be like my logo now. I love it. You guys, I have been cranking out the listings so much lately. That I've got my store up in the 200s. Now you may be thinking, 200s? What do you do with your time? But you don't understand. Jewelry takes up a big part of my time and plus my health, so I require more rest than the average person. So there's that. And then, I don't know, I don't list super fast like some of you guys do. Hi, Beck. Oh, you can? Thank you. Aww. This is from Devon. Moonstone Mamas. I ordered some things from them. Ooh. Ooh, look at this butterfly. This is a butterfly pendant. Isn't it cool? That is really cool. Oh, this is pretty. Devin, you wrapped everything so well. Or Jamie, whoever does the wrapping. Look at this, you guys. Isn't that pretty? You know what I like about this is I can double this up and it'll fit over my lumberjack head. Ha ha. Ha ha. And I got this really cool owl thing too. Awesome. Is there stuff in here too? How much stuff did I get? There's jewelry in here too. I don't order jewelry very often because I don't usually, find interesting pieces or pieces that I really, really like. Hey, Craig, you feel like a working hangout tonight? Ooh. This is even prettier than I thought. Check that out. That is pretty. Because I could switch this into a working hangout, Craig. I didn't send you a link or anything, but you know what? I'll put one in here. If anybody feels like doing like a working hangout, I can put that. That's the link right there. If you want to click on it. My husband's gone for the night. He won't be back until late. So I can talk as loud as I want and I won't bother him. So it's not a big deal. I can just talk as loud as I want. Oh, yes. I needed a gold chain. This is beautiful. And it's a sturdy chain, too. This is like new, Devin. Look how pretty that is. It's just gold tone, but I needed a gold tone chain. Looking for my owls. Looking for my owls. What are you doing, Nate? Aren't you at work? You want to hop on real quick, Nate? You can click the link while you're on break. Oh, this is cute, too. I didn't remember this one.
Unknown caller.
I'm live. It was a telemarketer. I like this. I don't know which one to keep on, you guys. All right, I got that tangled. I have to untangle that now. Great, way to go, Cal. Way to go. Ooh, and feathers, that's right. Okay. Craig, are you popping in? Tiff's going to pop in. Are you popping in, Craig? All you got to do is hit the link I put in the chat. Here, I'll put it in here again. I like this. I like feathers and turquoise together, and this is a really cute chain. Look at this chain. Oh no. Ooh. Have fun. Anthony's on his way to the Steelers game. Okay, guys, check this out. I'm almost done. This is from Moonstone Mamas, if I didn't say that already. Every one of these pieces looks brand new, you guys. Look at this double owl. Look at this owl. Look how cute that is. And then there's another one right there. Isn't that adorable? I love that. That's why I bought the one lot. And then the gold chain is why I bought the other one. That is what I got from Moonstone Mamas. And I got that for like, it was like 20 bucks for all of it. Hi, Dwayne. So, Dwayne, I understand you made a great big announcement that contradicts what you told me. Hi, Paisley. I'm very sad that you guys are going to move on at the end of the year, but that doesn't really mean anything to me since I have direct access to you guys, and I can still call and bother you anytime I want, Dwayne. I can call you and bother you anytime I want to. I have your direct link, your direct numbers, and I'm not afraid to use them. So you're not getting rid of me that quick, boy. Oh, I see. All right, then I won't take it as you were contradicting yourself then. Because I was like, no way, because people kept asking me. And I was like, no, I talked to them. No, they're not quitting. I talked to them. Hi, Lori. Okay, I'm going to hang these up. Right there. This is so pretty, too. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? How's it going, Lori? Oops. Craig, are you going to pop on for a minute and say hi? Tiffany wants you to pop on, Craig. She does. She said so right in the chat. D, you want to pop on? Do you want to pop on, D? Come on, D. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, thank you, D. Master of the license plate. Yes, you definitely are. I love mine. There's a thumbnail. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really do. I want to know how you do it. It's like perfect. I couldn't have asked for something better than this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And my husband still to this day, I don't think he believes that people send me things. I think he really, really thinks that I'm just buying things and lying to him, saying, oh no, Dee sent this to me. Yeah, right, you bought it. Isn't that nice, you guys? It's so beautiful. So, my exciting news. What? Did you give me a super chat or something? Hang on. I gotta pull up YouTube. Hang on. If you super chatted me, Dwayne. Hang on. You sweet man. When you gonna ever hear me say that about you? You sweet man. Never. When you gonna ever hear me? Oh, you did. Thank you, Dwayne. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Mwah. That smooches for you. Thank you. There, now I've got my chat pulled out. And I can see that. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I know, that's what I was thinking too, Vanessa. He says he hates jewelry, right? You guys, Dwayne says he hates jewelry. And hi, Tracy.
How are you?
Beautiful girl.
Tired girl.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
I felt like you needed someone to talk to, but you're gonna have to pull us back.
Pull you back?
You know, you there. I like that one.
I usually do that one too.
Yeah.
Vanessa, you're right though, because Dwayne says he hates jewelry, but he's learned so much about it from us chicks. Yeah. He's gonna open up a jewelry shopping channel. I know that's what he's gonna do.
He's hoarding it.
I know.
Yeah. Such a liar.
Vicky Valancourt is the devil. Lynchard. That's funny, Craig. Hi, Carol.
Hey, Carol. Okay.
Yeah, Dwayne does love jewelry. You can come on, Carol, if you want to. Here's the link, honey.
Where are you?
I was just gonna say, Tracy, you know how I have a smaller store? I have broken the 200 mark in my store. I've never had 200 in my store before.
Wow, that's cool.
I know. And I spend a lot of time on jewelry.
Right.
And so I don't do a ton of listing, but I have been doing nothing but listing the last 3 days. And yeah, I'm up to like 204.
That's awesome. Like, that's what it takes. I mean, that's not all of it, obviously, but
Oh, no,
I had my
you're
worst
fine.
weekend. I haven't listed in like a week. First of all, because I won't, right? Like, I'm making drafts right now because I won't list on there with anything that has any issues. Jewelry hasn't had any issues as far as I can see.
I don't really list jewelry.
Oh, what have you been listing? Hard goods?
Glassware. I forgot I've got some more jewelry to open up for
Dwayne
Moonstone
should
Mama.
come on here. I messaged him earlier telling him I was going to have a hangout, but then other people went live that I wanted to be in their chats. So, and then you messaged me, and I was like,
Is anybody live right now?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't know.
Thank you, Lori. You know what? I'm a small store, and I forgot about these earrings. Look at these bad boys.
200's great. Mine is the lowest it's ever been in like a year. Oh, those are great. Almost look like Moonstone. Hey, Heather. I haven't seen her for a while.
Hey, Heather. Yeah, I gotta call you. Maybe tomorrow. As long as you and I stay on the phone, Heather, it's too late at night for us to talk now. We'd be on the phone forever. Oh, look at these clips. I can do like Dynasty with these.
Hey. I'll be right back. My son just got back in town from his fight. Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. From his fight. He must be a boxer. Look at these lion earrings. Uh-huh. Don't they go with my shirt? Everything is like in brand new condition. I am not kidding you. Dwayne, you can pop in if you want, hon. Oh my gosh. Who keeps messaging me?
Sorry. Okay. So, no, and congratulations on 200 listings, Kelly, really, because
thank you.
Like, it's not easy, really.
I'm going to get ear infection for doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway because these are adorable. That's why I can't wear earrings.
Oh, really?
Because my ears get infected, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, I'm a really slow lister.
Me too.
And so I've been trying really hard to. Sorry, dog. It's okay. I just popped a bubble. It's okay. I've been trying really hard to just keep my nose to the grindstone and just keep listing and listing and listing and listing and listing. Yeah. Ooh, look at these ones, Trace.
I think I have the least. I think I only have 730. Oh, those are nice. Is that crushed turquoise?
It looks like it.
Cool.
It's probably just resin, but it's pretty.
Yeah. Looks like silver.
For what I paid, I'm sure it's just. Although it looks like it's got a mark. Where's Sexy? Here comes Sexy.
Oh, there you go.
This is how I flirt with the guys, Tracy.
Perfect. I'm sure they love it. Is that all you're wearing when you do so?
Oh!
Wouldn't we thought? Just that and a pair of high heels.
I don't think high heels would do anything for the guys, not with my feet.
Hip flipping daddy might like it.
Oh yeah, hip flipping daddy does like heels in certain circumstances.
Right. Just saying.
Hip flipping mama might have some high heel, thigh high boots,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't wear them outside the house. These are really pretty, these little feather earrings. Love it. Well,
can you let Tiffany in?
oh, yeah. How did you know she was waiting?
I'm magical.
Sorry, Tiff.
What up,
Hi,
ladies?
girl. What's
What
up?
I didn't mean to make you wait.
Oh, you're okay. You're engrossed in your jewelry thing over there.
Look.
So.
Look, I'm
Those
wearing
are cute.
earrings. I'm
Those
wearing
are really cute.
Hold up. Sorry.
Those are really cute.
Thank you. Now, tomorrow when you see me, my ears are going to be swelled out to here.
Are you allergic
Just
to?
put some alcohol on it.
For Bible study, my earlobes are going to be like the size of quarters.
Just put some alcohol in it right now, so it will help.
It doesn't matter.
Take some
Yeah,
Benadryl.
Are you like allergic to like nickel or something?
I don't know what it is because it happens with gold, it happens with silver, it happens with titanium. So
wow.
I don't think it matters what I put in my ear. It
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Hi, Tommy Bernard.
Yeah.
Hi, Kathy.
Dwayne said to cut off your ears.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I've thought about it, Dwayne. I even had my ears professionally pierced.
Well, how else would you do it? Like,
yeah, wait a minute.
Well, because I used to have 5 holes up this ear, and I did them all myself. And I had 3 holes up this ear, so I had 5 up the right, 3 up this one, and I did them all myself.
Wait, you pierced your ears yourself?
Yeah, with a needle.
Don't do that.
That
That's
sounds
not good.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, when you're a kid, you don't think about those things.
I did it too, though.
Dwayne,
Tracy did it too.
Dwayne said I look like I'm on a 1970 variety show. Why?
Because of the curtains in the background.
You do, and the Gong Show. Bong.
The Gong Show.
I love it. What up, Heather? Heather, you need to make your own YouTube channel, girlfriend.
Heather, you should come on here.
Yeah, come on.
Who else is in here?
Come on, Heather.
Hey, Kathy.
But
I wanted to get some chick power going. I really wanted to get some chick power going.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Well,
Beth.
I find that I can't wear earrings either because I same thing happens to me. My ears get like real red and irritated. So.
See, they're already bothering me.
Dwayne said he pierced his ear.
Well, Dwayne's a rebel, so I can believe that.
My God.
I can't even tell if this is a dang jacket or a shirt. I don't know what I'm doing.
Heather, it says devices not connected. There you are.
Ah, hello.
Hello.
Your hair is adorable.
Oh, thank you. The color's pretty today.
Yeah, somebody's got.
There, that was. Oh my gosh, what a rookie mistake!
Right?
How tacky!
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's my weird thing. So this ear is pierced twice, and so can you see that one earring?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So I can wear an earring in the top piercing, but I can't wear earrings in the bottom piercings very long. Now, isn't that weird?
Okay, that's weird.
Does it get infected?
Just irritated. Silver, I have the most luck with.
Okay.
But
it doesn't matter what it is for me.
Huh.
If I stick it in my ears blow up.
And
these are gorgeous. These are absolutely gorgeous, and they're really lightweight, and you don't really feel them. You don't even feel them in your
hold
ear.
that up close so I can see it.
Oh,
I was reading when you were talking. I was listening.
Those are nice.
Oh,
Is
pretty.
that turquoise?
it looks like it, but it's not real.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got these. This is from Moonstone Mamas.
Okay.
Cute.
And then look at these feathers, Heather.
We're both like trying to
Yes, I'm getting
lean
close
in
here.
so we can see
Here,
it.
look, here we go. I'll make it official. Put on my reading
I
glasses.
have those exact ones with a turquoise bead.
Very
What do you
cute.
do?
Mine are sterling though, are those? They
don't think
talked to me
so.
that they tested positive, honestly. So make sure you test those.
They test.
Yeah.
They test. So I'm sure that I love them though. I'm gonna try and wear them. We'll see.
That's hysterical.
I've heard that there's stuff you can put on, like, I don't know if it's just clear polish, but I've heard you apply it like you do clear polish, and it's supposed to help.
Well,
Um,
I just sit there and drink my beer and then splash it on my ears every once in a while, thinking it'll disinfect them.
Oh, God. No wonder they get infected.
Sounds highly sanitary.
Back when I drank beer.
That doesn't.
Now I switched to whiskey. I had Anthony pray that I'd lose my taste for beer, and I've only had 2 beers in like 3 months, right? So it's pretty much worked. But somewhere along the line, now I have a craving for whiskey.
Nothing wrong with
I think
that.
that's worse than beer.
Nah, whiskey's better.
It's less calories.
Oh, really?
Whiskey, sure.
Yeah,
You know,
well, beer has gluten in it. It's gonna bloat you. It's got yeast
Yeah.
in it. It's gonna bloat you, and that's good.
full calories.
And
No,
you can drink although I had 1 whiskey sour at my nephew's wedding 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that sounds good.
And that tasted good. That tasted pretty good.
But the alcohol content is higher. Isn't that what you're trying to avoid?
You can drink
Oh
that.
no, it's just the cost in the weight gain part of the beer. But
Oh,
when
I
I went
gotcha.
off beer, I went off Dew of the Mountain at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't lose any weight. I still kept gaining and gaining and gaining. And I gained 30 pounds in 6 weeks. So I went and had my blood drawn for my thyroid. And
Yeah.
I haven't heard back yet. But I have managed to lose 11 pounds
Good
since
for you.
then.
Good
Since
for
then.
you. Good
Yeah.
for
So
you.
that's just
That's
cutting.
awesome.
Thank you. That's just cutting back on bread.
Yeah.
I highly suggest if you're going to have your thyroid, like if they say nothing's wrong and you feel like there's something wrong, go to
Right.
a holistic doctor because they'll check it better. They'll check the things that the regular doctors don't. And
Yeah.
that's why I found out I have Hashimoto's disease. My regular doctor never found it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what side effects do you have with that, Tracy?
Extreme tiredness. I gained a bunch of weight. My hair is very thin here and here, and that's your hair can fall out. I mean, like you won't go bald, but you'll have like spots that get thin.
Yeah.
It grows back all the time when I get on my normal. You know, it's like it comes back. It's just when I'm not right, it's bad. But mostly just very tired and gaining weight. Mostly.
Wow.
But I mean, I tell everyone that because there's more thyroid issues out there than anyone thinks, you know. And nothing against regular doctors, but I do have issues with a lot of them. But
I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
no, but holistic doctors don't have to rely on medical company or like drug companies' money. You know, that's
Right.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Carol.
Hello.
How are you?
Okay.
Where's your beautiful wood dish?
Oh, it's not wood, it's plastic. Yeah,
Is it?
it's a charger from Michael's. Whoops, I can't do it.
Okay.
That's cool,
Yeah.
though.
I always thought that was wood.
No. Oh, there's my dog. Wait a minute. I put him outside for a second and he's barking.
I've been on Synthroid for nearly 2 decades.
Really? They've never changed you? Because usually it stops working. I've been through it and already on to something different.
No, it's worked for me. Same dose, even 19 years.
Good deal.
Wow. That's
Wow.
awesome if it still works.
And yeah,
I'm surprised it's still working.
That's good. That's what you want.
yeah.
It's hard to level out your numbers. Like I've never been quite right. You know, it just
Yeah, that I've had all kinds of other challenges. That one wasn't difficult.
Did they put you, Tracy, on like desiccated thyroid or something?
I don't even know what I'm on right now. We're trying a
Okay.
new one. I'm like, whatever. We're trying. I don't even know what it is. They compound it. I know that.
Yeah.
But
I'm
it's
really
expensive
sorry that
to
you
get
have to go through
the
that,
doctor.
Grace.
So what?
You know, I find it is very, very shocking. And Carol, tell me if you find this to be true also, because I know that you've got a wide spectrum of friends on different platforms and stuff and that sell different things. A lot of people that sell, a lot of resellers that stay home do so because of certain health ailments. They just find it's easier to work at home than it is to have a 9 to 5. And
Right.
I mean, that's me.
Well, as Carol always says, resellers are from the land of misfit toys.
Yep.
Yep. That's
And
my
a lot
thing.
of us do it because they don't want to be told what to do by another person and make them money. You know.
Yes, I couldn't
Nope.
do that at this point in my life because I haven't worked regularly for 20 years.
Yeah.
And I don't like other people that much. And so to have someone that's young enough to be my child to tell me to do something, oh, no. Mm-mm.
What about you, Carol?
Well,
What's the matter?
I said, what about you?
What's
About me? I'm sorry.
I liked how she said that.
What's the
What
matter?
about
with
me?
you,
I
Kelly?
can't. I can only. I'm on my phone, so I can never hear anything.
Oh, no, I said, what?
Let's
I said,
whisper so she just keeps saying what?
I know. I'm sorry.
Carol!
I know. I should get my headphones. I don't know where they are. My
What do you know a lot of people, resellers, that stay home because of health problems?
I don't really ask them, so I wouldn't know.
Oh,
ask people their health
I have
problems.
no friends. I have no friends, Kelly.
I'm
So
your friend.
you're polite,
Just
Carol.
FYI.
I see.
People
Yeah.
love to hear their health problems. We want to know we're not alone.
Yeah, isn't that the truth?
Not the only one falling apart here.
Right.
That's hysterical.
I may go back into the real world, working world.
Really?
Back into
Yeah.
the real world.
You're thinking
Yeah.
about it?
What's going on?
Dwayne says you guys have no non-E friends.
What?
Whose fault is that? I think Heather might have run them off.
No,
Don't blame Dwayne. Never mind.
all of my friends that I keep track of, I have known since like high school because I never learned how to make friends.
Oh.
Aww.
No, I think I'm just really comfortable in my own personal space.
Yeah.
And being around other people takes effort and energy and is often diminishing returns.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
And I really don't want to put up with other people's judgment. I do not care.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I want to hear it.
You know,
Not my problem.
my thing is, I'm so full of love, I'm a walking HR violation.
You are.
I'm a walking HR violation. I'll hug this person, I'll give this person a kiss on the cheek, and then before you know it, HR starts.
All right, Kelly. All right, Kelly.
What the hell? All I did was hug that person. She hugged me first. You shouldn't be hugging people.
Help us.
Well,
help
screw
us, help
you.
Keep
If
your
more
hands
people
on your
hug,
own
there'd be
body.
a lot less catty bitches in the world.
It's like little kids, you tell them, keep your hands to your own body. They're going to have to tell it to Kelly. Keep your hands to your own body.
us. My God, help us.
I'm like, I will hug everybody, like, and tell everybody I love them. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Look, if you do this to me, then I know not to hug you. If I'm coming up to you like this and you're going, then I know not
These
to hug you.
maneuvers.
I know not to hug you. Okay?
Well, so now that's something.
No paperwork needed to be filed.
My family was not affectionate at all growing up, and but my father's family, I go into the family reunions, they're affectionate, and it's from my mother. We're Scottish, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the Lefevres are affectionate though, so I had to learn to be able to hug people, like to be around cousins and such.
You don't have to hug people.
Like if I'm going to go to a Lefevre family reunion, I have to prepare myself that there is just going to be hugging and more hugging. And
Well, you know
Wear
what?
a shirt that says I'm a non-hugger.
sounds-
I mean, I'm a hugger. I'll hug anyone. But if you don't like it, I get it, and you should just be able to be that way. It's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
When I come jump on you and slobber all over you with kisses and I love you.
Slobber's not okay, though. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry on that one
Say
too.
to me,
I vote
Mama?
no.
I would prefer you stay away from me if you're going to do that. Then I would be like, I'm so sorry I offended you. I won't do that again.
no, I'm never offended by a hug, but I'm not really one to like necessarily offer a hug. You know, and
I'm not one to
I
offer
know-
hugs to
unless
like
I know someone's a hugger.
distant family members that you rarely ever
I'm
see,
a hugger.
like-
I'm a hugger. I'm a lover. I vomit love. I can't help it.
I bet my children probably claim they've seen, or they could count how many times they've seen me and Dwayne hug because we're that affectionate.
Oh, they know that it all goes behind the bedroom door. They can hear that.
Hello.
Okay.
Devin, I already opened all your beautiful jewelry and shared it. I was even wearing some of it. My ears are swelling as we speak.
Oh,
I wore some of the earrings.
Are you going to need some Benadryl for an allergic reaction with a high?
No, I just like squeeze really hard until I break the tissue down. And then it won't swell up so bad.
You're giving me the woogies here.
right.
Oh, I'm all about
Why would you put yourself through that torture?
to feel normal. Like we're
Feel
earrings for
normal.
5 minutes. You know?
Like
wear earrings for
high
5
heels
minutes.
to feel like they blend in or something.
Yeah, I've given up trying to
I,
wear.
I like bi-curious lesbian shoes.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
She wears comfortable shoes. Okay.
Yes, bi-curious lesbian shoes.
Oh.
What is that? I'd like more information. I've never heard this term.
Oh, Heather, now would be a good time to share your glass phallus collection.
True. Oh, please tell me you have it on a shelf already.
It's right there. It's here.
It's at arm's length.
Yeah,
She's got it at arm's length.
Hi,
I have
Kathleen.
all of this clutter I have a deep window seal here in my craft room, and I have all this clutter. Oh my gosh! And I just thought about something. Okay, first,
Hello, Kathleen.
I got this when my grandma died. It's like
Oh, that looks cute.
You wind it up, it plays music. It's of the Mormon,
Okay.
Salt Lake City Mormon.
It's like a snow globe without a globe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That wasn't the LCLS
And then
compound, was it?
just 1 foot away, I have this.
All
Okay.
right.
If everyone on this panel can grab an
Look at Carol.
Introduce that I have my prayer jar.
With one, it's that she can get more of those glass things.
Her prayers are for a bigger phallus collection.
And she's all
You
Dwayne.
have quite the collection, Heather.
And next to that,
Dwayne or Heather, we should.
I have here's one, but I have 3 urns for my dogs.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
I have
That's-
yeah, I'm
Eclectic.
not a professional decorator, I guess.
You're very eclectic. That's all.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Dwayne says, and she is all mine.
Yeah, he always makes that claim. He has to remind himself that he's stuck with me. Because
We all know Heather's
That's
crazy.
hysterical.
We all know
It-
Heather's the crazy one.
it'd be way too expensive for Dwayne to try and replace me. That, and I told him if we ever went our separate ways, we would both have to lose a bunch of weight and get way more interest if we were to ever catch someone else. At this rate, we're better off just keeping it how it is.
That's kind of how I feel about my husband. Why trade him in now? It took me 34 years to train him.
Absolutely, yeah. I hear you.
I'm not about
Uh-oh,
to
we
trade him
lost
in now.
Carol.
She'll be back.
Yeah. So
Poor Carol. It's the first time she's ever come on my channel, and probably the last.
No, she's just going to get her collection to show off.
there you go. Right. So, anything new, exciting with anyone?
I'm just working.
Good.
No, not good, girl. Busy.
Since last time I saw you, I got monetized and everything.
Oh, that's very exciting.
And so did Kelly. We did the same
I
day.
did too.
Well, we hit 1,000 on the same day. Yeah.
And
Yeah, we hit 1,000 on the same day. Did you get your hours yet, Trace?
Yeah, I'm already monetized.
Woohoo!
But now I feel like my subscription, like my subscribers have kind of flatlined a little.
That's normal.
So please
I
sub.
think
I feel
that's
like
normal.
you hit a plateau, and
oh my god, I know. It's all good though. I like
How
it.
many do you have now?
What was it? 1,136. I just looked on another show. 100.
You have nothing to worry about. I'm at like 1,020. I have something to worry about.
Okay.
Wait,
oh,
1,020?
I
That's
just sold this,
better.
but this isn't one of my tools. Like Heather.
I told you she went to get her.
It's
So when you don't want to touch it, you go like this.
Is that
No,
a
I just
turkey
sold
grabber?
this. It's an old-fashioned tongs.
oh my gosh. Just
Me-
But
so
I did.
bad.
I just took a best offer of 17 something.
make a cool Christmas kitchen decoration. Put on your wall.
17.40 because it was on sale or whatever. I don't know what. Plus shipping.
Is it a meat lifter? Is that what it is?
It's just a food tongue, isn't it?
It's just like you can use it for anything. It's tongs. You can use it for salads. You can use
Yeah.
it for
Forceps.
meat.
Salad things.
You can use it for meat. You can use it for ice if you wanted. It's
Right.
metal. It's more for decorative at this point.
Yeah, because I just use it as a decoration on my baker's rack.
I use it as a moneymaker because
Yeah. she
yeah,
just
when I
makes
this is
money
what I
with
pick
it.
up. This is me picking up stuff. This is me sourcing. This is why I'm the world's worst eBayer. Who else would pick this thing up? But
I
me.
would have.
I like old stuff. I like old.
If I don't like to pick up anything that if I'm stuck with it.
It weighs 5 ounces, so and it's $1.20. I got this at the bin. It's $1.20, $1.39 or 29 a pound. So I paid like 60 cents and I made 17. So I'm happy.
Hey, that's awesome.
Sherry Mossman says it's a speculum. Oh, a vintage ski boot.
It's a liquor. I have this thing. I don't even drink, but I have this thing with liquor stuff. It's from
I thought it was a
1972.
vintage ski boot.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So that just sold
cute.
too.
Very cute.
I'll wait for the person to pay for it. $20, but the glass at where I go, it's 20 cents a pound. So it was it was 50 cents for that. I go through spurts. I'll like glassware for a little bit, and then I'll like Christmas stuff, and then I'll like jewelry, and then I'll like clothing, and then I always
I
like.
haven't listed clothing in so long, and I'm just now, since I've gotten 99% of my glassware listed, I'm going to start with my clothing again and get a bunch of my death pile for clothing done, and then I'm going to start with shoes.
I'm catching up on my death pile, believe it
Go
or
for
not.
it.
So.
Hello, Skylar. How are you, honey?
Hey guys, let's give Kelly a thumbs up.
Oh, thanks, Trey.
Yeah.
Give me a thumbs up. I promise not to sit on it.
You can if you want.
That'd be painful.
Okay, I'm going to talk to Dwayne for a second if you don't mind. Dwayne, I don't think it's racing, but it makes me think racing. It's a wool and suede jacket, right? So it's this, the normal Chase Authentic that's normal racing, but it also has the DuPont patch. I don't know if you can see that, Dwayne. That's in suede, but it doesn't have any of the racing stuff on it. That's it. Would you still consider that racing, you think?
I think it's racing.
I think it's company promotional.
Okay.
Yeah.
DuPont just is the reason and the Chase Authentic, but usually there'd be like numbers and people.
Dwayne said DuPont is
Jeff Gordon.
Okay. That's what I kept finding was 24 Jeff Gordon, but I didn't know if there was other. I don't know how this crap works, you guys.
No, put it down for racing.
Okay.
Number 24, Jeff Gordon.
Okay.
DuPont car. Whenever I hear DuPont now, all I think about is the son of the founder of DuPont that murdered his wrestler.
Oh wow. Hey Lori, baseball. No, I mean I definitely.
Why did your mind go there?
I was just making this.
Because that's what I think of when I hear DuPont, because the DuPont murders.
Huh.
The DuPont murder.
I know about that.
God help us.
What'd you say, Heather?
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. Me neither.
He was a wrestling promoter and wrestling
Kelly
coach.
knows that is wrestling because Kelly loves all things wrestling.
Well, not wrestling. I like boxing.
All things boxing.
Thank you everybody for your help. I appreciate it.
All right, ladies, I'm going to get back to work over here.
Thanks,
But thank you for the invite.
Hi, Vanessa.
It was nice chit-chatting.
And it's been forever since we talked.
Well, thank you for coming, baby girl.
I know. So are you guys are definitely, like, you're not going to be on YouTube anymore at the end of the year?
Dwayne said that he'll, go help people with their auctions. But as far as running our own, just kind of lacking inspiration at the moment. So Dwayne decided to put it on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
No one particular reason, nothing major. It just was like,
sometimes you probably need a break,
Well, it'll be 110 shows, and it has been 99% of our Saturday nights for the past 2.5 years. So now I'm gonna have to go make real life friends.
You know what? Dwayne will be taking you out on dates too. This is gonna get expensive for y'all.
Yeah, no kidding. And you know what? MSP has gotten so jewelry saturated.
There
is that.
No, Dwayne, you better, the very first Saturday of this, you better make him take you out for a nice steak dinner.
No, we have to save up because there's his birthday. And then there's both our son's and his wife's birthdays. And then there's our anniversary, all in January.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Honestly, I think y'all should have charged. That's just me. And I know you never wanted to do it that way, but I think you guys were good enough to charge a fee. Period.
You know what? I always paid them.
Mm-hmm.
I always pay
The
them.
way we always figured it is resellers are cheap but generous, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Frugal.
if you charge them, they're like, no way. But if
Yeah.
they're like, hey, do you accept gifts of cash and prizes? And we're like, sure. Then we probably, and like I said, it was never for monetary purposes, but we figured we probably made more money through
Yeah.
that way than if we, plus,
Yeah.
if we charge people, we would have to bring our A game. And, you know,
Oh God.
Yeah, but
Everything.
the amateur status so we can compete in the Olympics.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I know you've said that before, but I always forget that part.
That
I'm
and
so
like
sad it's gonna be over though, Heather. It's not the same. It's not gonna
Well,
be the same.
I know, right? But see, you know, if we charge people, we wouldn't be able to sit in front of the camera and drink while we're doing the auction.
you're right.
Hey, just
And,
put
like-
that in the contract.
Before y'all announced this, Dee Flipping Particles had messaged me, and she's like, "Do you want to do the auction with me? You know, share the space because she's booked with y'all." And I was like, "I'll see if I can find some stuff around that." And now I'm thinking, well, I have to, because if you're letting it go, I've never really done it, and I've always intended to.
Yeah, now the pressure's on. Now you got to do it.
I know, but then again, I feel like I could talk y'all into it if I ever wanted to do it. I'd just be like,
And probably, yeah. If something interesting enough comes along, I don't think that Dwayne's opposed to it.
there's just nothing worse than like looking for things to have.
Oh, that's why we don't auction our own stuff off, because we have nothing cool.
Right.
Yeah. Utah's not a hot spot for cool stuff,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
All right, ladies.
I
Heather,
did.
you know how to find me.
Bye, Tiffany.
Bye, guys.
I sent you hugs and kisses and HR violations.
I feel violated. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Mm.
Now, Heather, I'm gonna have to get a life and do something on Saturdays now instead of the auction.
Yeah, same here.
Now look at you guys done.
You know, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I
Well,
guess
Thelma will just have her auctions last longer now. She starts hers at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so she'll just have hers for 4 hours now every night, every Friday or every Saturday night. So
That
instead
is
of keeping her to 2 hours, she'll just do 4 hours.
that's really long and very tiring.
She does hers on Facebook.
Well, see, yes.
Who does? Thelma?
Thelma Thrift.
Now you're not going to have an excuse to get out of family obligations. That's the downside.
You don't have to tell them you're not doing it.
Yeah, this is true. They'll watch us. Nobody will know if we're lying or not.
Right. Exactly. Just pretend like you're doing it on a totally different channel or something.
That's it. No, Dwayne's family, they have gathered once this year, but I stayed and hung with Kelly.
Uh-huh.
And my family gatherings are when Dwayne and I go over to my brothers and everyone
Mm-hmm.
gets drunk.
See, I told Dwayne he couldn't shake me anyway because I have all your contact information.
I can't hide from Kelly.
No. Not even if you wanted to. I even got Dwayne coming out of the shower.
Bye, Sherry.
Oh my goodness.
I even got Heather in the potty.
You were in the sink. No, like I said, if Dwayne and I were clever, we'd come up with something else. But as it turns out, he and I aren't all that clever.
That's okay.
Oh, I don't know about that.
But when he had never planned on, he just kind of fell into doing the auction. So when you just kind of come into something with no great expectations to begin with, then you can't be disappointed.
Right.
That's kind of my approach to life, whatever I stumble upon.
Good night, Sherry.
That's my excuse for when my children were unimpressed with my parenting skills.
Hey, you shouldn't have let them out and about to figure out there were better parents out there.
I was told, you were planned. You just showed up. So if you don't like my parenting skills, you should have chosen someone better.
That's right.
Yes. My daughter does flatter me by telling me about how when she'll be like gathered with coworkers and people complaining about their parents, and she said that one time somebody commented that she never has anything to say, and she's like, I don't really have any problems with my parents. And that meant a lot to me. That was huge.
Yeah. That is good.
So what you're saying, Heather, is your daughter's a liar now too?
She just can't really get what she wants, that's all.
You guys are the cool parents. You guys don't even care.
Well, just on Sunday, my daughter was telling me about, because, we live in the uber conservative state of Utah. Mm-hmm. We cannot express how conservative it is. You have to experience it. There are no words. So she was telling me about a coworker and her boyfriend were saying that if the gal ever gets pregnant, they'll get disowned by their families and it'll be ugly and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, oh, well, if you get pregnant, I'll just ask you what you're going to do. And they're the same age. And Natalie's like, well, if I ever do, you have to help me raise the kid. I'm like,
I don't even want to say what I say.
So,
need a ride? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, the office is open anyway.
And she and her boyfriend are living together. They're talking about getting married. It's not.
I'm kidding. If that really happened, I'm sure. I've never been.
Yeah. So, when I got pregnant with her, the whole world was like, "Oh, okay." Dwayne and I were living together, and. Mm-hmm. Most of life is not a big deal unless you make it that way. Now, I'm not having a child certainly is a big deal, but you don't have to handle it like it's this great.
Right.
Yeah. It's not a big production. It's just life. Just get through it. That's
it should be a happy thing, and I would do everything in my power, in my position, to be positive.
Yeah.
Right.
And supportive.
And supportive. That's a most.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's my job in life of having adult children now, is being supportive.
Yeah.
If they go and mess their lives up, it's on them now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they live with you for 5 years and then take off.
Well, see, I only aspired to be a good enough parent because I don't want them to return home. I figured if I was a really good mother, they would come back. But if I'm just good enough, they're like, yeah, we're good. Thanks, Mom.
You're so funny. Is this called Tattersall? Tattersall? I don't even know.
I bet Dwayne knows the answer to that one.
I know. That's why I'm asking. I can't remember. I haven't listed clothes and stuff freaking long. And I can't remember how to spell it.
Yes, that is Tattersall plaid.
So, is it S-A-L or S-H-A-L? Or
S-A-L-L.
Okay.
You would never notice how Dwayne dresses, that he knows all about clothing and brands and style, and then you see him in his jorts and his t-shirt, and you're like, that is a man of fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put Tattersall in there.
You can tell him what brand you have, and he can tell you what company or what country.
Okay, let's test him, because I knew this one already, but it's not maybe very common here. I'm not sure. It's called Turnbull and Nasser. Dwayne, where are they made?
Does he have to Google it or does he know?
No, that's true. I always forget they can cheat. There you go, buddy. The Jolly of Old England.
He looked it up.
Okay.
Me thinks he looked it up.
Nice.
So has anybody got any Halloween plans? Anybody go to Halloween parties, dress up?
No.
Mm-mm.
Same, nothing, zero.
No, not planning on doing any of that.
I don't even, it's going to be like down to 30 here. So I don't even think we're going to have trick-or-treaters.
Right.
Because who wants to trick-or-treat if it's so cold out that your boogers freeze?
They do, though. They want to.
When I moved to Utah, my first Halloween, I had turned 12. And so I wasn't really into it anyway at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I found out that it was cold on Halloween in Utah, I was like, oh, forget it. I'm never going outside again.
Heather, wouldn't gold jewelry look beautiful photographed on this?
That is awesome.
Can you see the gold?
Yeah, but if it was gold jewelry, don't you need a contrast?
Well, it's mostly orange. Here, I'll show you.
Coming through, it just looks one color coming through the camera. Just looks like a. Okay, no, I can see the gold. The what do you call it? The shiny over the kind of a
Yeah.
color. That is way cool, though. Is it like a scrapbook page or what?
Yeah, it's scrapbook paper.
And awesome. I got a whole bunch of scrapbook paper out of the last storage unit. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, that. And I have 400 yards of craft ribbon, all gold.
Wow.
Really? 400 yards?
Yes. So if anybody has any need for 400 yards of gold craft ribbon.
Is it the wide ribbon?
No, it's narrow. It's it's very narrow.
Because I was just thinking, if it was, now's the time. People are making those stupid wreaths. I did not say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you talking about those wreaths that have the
I'm just not talking. That was rude of me.
the puffy ribbony stuff? Because I know that was popular at one point. I don't know what's going on.
I did not just offend everybody that has one, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way. But now would be the time because people are making those wreaths, right? That's what I meant to say. I'm so bad. I shouldn't even be here.
It's too late. It's live, and I'm not erasing it.
Okay, sorry. Anyone that's offended, I am
I can tie a bow. You know the bows that you put on a wreath? I can tie those.
That is just that I am inferior and can't make one, okay?
Well, back in the 90s, I knew what was going on with the crafting because I worked at a craft store. And then, I don't know, I kind of craft here and there, kind of hit and miss.
I
I don't
be thinking again next time she sends me the link. She'll be like, hell no. That girl is expensive. Sitting down my
Dear Tracy, try not to offend all of my viewers, but please join me in a working hangout.
It's not
No HR violation.
I will not hug you or drool on you if you can possibly not offend my people.
Yeah. I will not sexually harass you if you could make it through the entire live without offending my family.
See, and that's another thing. I'd probably end up getting in trouble for sexual harassment just because my sense of humor is that of a 14-year-old.
Exactly. That's why I said I'm a walking HR violation.
Yeah. Because, I had a male manager that I sexually harassed like crazy because he turned red so easy. I couldn't not.
I think every woman has sexually harassed their male manager probably and gotten away with it.
And because of that, I got away with all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. It made the slow times pass by much better. Just time went flying by.
Right?
Oh, it's a slow day at work. Let me go harass the boss.
That's exactly what it was. But If it's just as far as having an obnoxious sense of humor, or even crude sense of humor, nothing is going to offend me. Even if it's not my thing, I'll be like, okay, walking away. But everyone should have gone to the Rex School of Emotional Warfare, and then nothing can touch you.
Well, look, I just think you can have your rules. They just should not apply to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called your rules because they're yours, right?
Yeah.
Now, there is true sexual harassment, and I get that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about having an off-colored humor.
There's a difference. It's more about power more so than when it gets to that level. For the number of times that I went to work, listen to this, Carol. The number of times I went to work and said, "Good morning. You're too damn chipper in the morning. That's not right. What's wrong with you?"
Well, for Natalie, my daughter, she's 21. She's very cute. And if she smiles, then she gets accused of flirting. If she doesn't smile, she gets accused of being grumpy. She's like, there's no win. She's like, I don't know how to keep my face without being accused of something.
Exactly.
She probably has resting bitch face like most of us do. So if you're not smiling, you look angry, and it's not
She's just perpetually disappointed. She's changing jobs to
Hello, Vulture.
she'll be doing customer service over the phone. I'm hoping it works well for her.
Yeah, they can't tell what you're doing with your facial expression.
Yeah, exactly. She does have a problem with what she's thinking not coming out of her mouth, so we'll see what happens with that.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
I don't know where she gets it from.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder.
I'm actually so much better than I used to be. And when people say that I say it like it is, I'm like, oh, honey. No, that was actually the filtered version.
Hey, Kelly. Oh, different Kelly.
Hi,
Sorry.
Kel.
Hi, Kelly.
Have you ever had anyone
in my yard?
The song from Cheers that Woody wrote? Has anyone ever sang that to you, Kelly? I'm not going to sing it to you, but just wondering if it's ever been sang to you.
No, nobody's ever sang me that song.
No one has ever seen. That's what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, where everybody knows your name.
No, the one that Woody wrote.
Kelly. No, nobody has sung that to me.
Well, that's just sad. If I could sing, I would sing it for you.
I live a sad existence. Why do you think I have to drool all over people and force affection from them?
You will love me.
You will love me. Say the words. I don't care if you mean them. Just say the words. Hello, Ansley.
Hey, Ansley. I'm actually working. Can you believe it?
What?
Tracy, you started a revolution.
What?
Mother's mustache, Ansley, just yanked her wreath off the front door and frisbeed it into the neighbor's yard. Kevin says, someone just threw a wreath in my yard. You've started a revolution.
No, I will agree with you, Tracy. After the 90s, I was so wreathed out that 20 years later, I still Julie.
Happen. I'm gonna go to the store and see one that's beautiful and buy it or something.
Tracy, you better hang one up behind your chair.
I'm gonna have to make a wreath for Tracy and mail it to her.
Yeah, no kidding.
So Julie, Dwayne, who am I talking about? Julie.
He's at Julie Vanneram.
She lives in the South. Anyway, she makes absolutely beautiful wreaths, and I
He
did
wrote it in there. He wrote it in there. Julie Vanneram.
Is that okay? Yeah, and I bought her a wreath for Dwayne's mother for Christmas. She absolutely loves it. Now she brings wreaths to a level of work of art.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can put together a really ugly wreath for you.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my most embarrassing moments. So my daughter was working at a local owned hamburger shop, and we were walking in there. And she's there behind the counter. I'm like, who made that wreath? Because it was Christmas time. There's a wreath hanging on the front door. I said, who made that wreath? That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And Natalie said, Mom, this is my coworker, Mary. She made it.
Oh.
Yep. You offend people too. It's okay.
I did. And I had a neighbor one time
Yeah.
who I had gone over to, went knock on her door. And she had a wreath and it had this hideous bow. So the next time I saw her, I handed her a bow that I had made. I'm like, this is for your door.
There you go. Nice. Okay, every year, a couple of neighbors and some friends of ours get together, and us women make, like, we go buy the real wreaths, the live wreaths, and we
the spider field.
Decorate them, and it's really just an excuse to drink while the guys sit there and watch the game or whatever.
Oh, very good. That sounds fun.
It's fun, we make a huge mess, and we'll have like 5 hot glue guns going, and everybody brings craft stuff you're trying to get rid of, basically. So one year, one of the friends couldn't make it. Yep. One of the friends couldn't make it, so we're like, let's just make them a wreath. And they drink Bud Light. So we had like Bud Light bottles with lights in it. Like, theirs turned out better than any of ours. We're going, next year, I want a Bud Light wreath on my door.
I have a box full of random Christmas crap I don't know what to do with from projects past. So I can shove all of it into one wreath.
Yeah. There you go. And it's perfect. Like, I love a white trash Christmas look, but the beer one turned out better than any of it.
Beginning to look a lot like white trash.
Everywhere I go.
Everywhere.
I have these Christmas cards, and it's a trailer. It's a picture of a trailer with Christmas lights around it, and I'll give people that. I got a whole box of them. But I don't actually send out Christmas cards because I'm not that thoughtful.
And I don't do it anymore either. I can't.
I'll buy them on clearance after Christmas.
Heather has a variety of items at arm's reach. What the hell?
Yeah.
Everything Giselle talked about, she just grabs off the shelf. What? You want one of those? Yeah, here you go.
I wish it was on shelves. No, I just have piles of junk. Dwayne put a shelving unit in the laundry room. We have a fairly big unfinished laundry room. I'm never going to finish it because then I'd have to make it attractive. Plus the sewer drain is in there and it already backed up once. So I'm like, forget that. I'm not going to go finishing the walls. But anyway, so I have space to empty out some of the junk in my craft room so it's not side shuffle only now. So now I just have to convince myself to carry the crap downstairs.
You know what I hate? When you can't figure out what a damn color is, really. There's not a name.
Oh, Dwayne and I have had complete debates over colors of clothes.
Like, there isn't a name for this. There isn't a name.
Yeah. And whenever people, when companies are like, give them just these, stupid names, and it's like that has nothing to do with a color.
And at nighttime too, sometimes you can't tell between like brown and dark green, like if it's real late at night and it's dim. I put stuff on there brown, the next day I'm like, what the heck? It's green.
Zaire got a return for something he had brown on, and it was moss green, just because
at nighttime when it's really dim.
Like,
the lights real dim.
Shimmery though too. On top of it, it's like
got a finish to it.
Oh yeah, that's how it's.
But look how the Western
that's
shirt
brown.
is.
Yeah, it looks like a
I wouldn't even know what color that is.
That's brown.
It looks black
Gold,
brown.
though. It's almost gold. I think I'm gonna put gold and purple.
When in doubt, just call it purple.
The reseller side shuffle. That's right, Ainsley. Arctic Bliss. What the fun color is that? Arctic Bliss. I love that so much.
Yeah, what the hell kind of color is Arctic Bliss?
I hate when you can't tell if it's guys or girls, and then like it has a zipper. So you say, okay, what side's the zipper on? But then if it's like from a different country, you're like, all right, did they just put the zipper on the other
I'm
side?
not going to Google that every time. I don't remember those things.
I don't either. I googled it, but then that's for U.S. Now I have this sweater. It's made in Australia. So do they do it differently? Like it's. So I just take a stab in the dark. I'm like,
They
whatever.
zip their pants up the opposite way.
That's hilarious.
Well, that was Dwayne had a guy get mad at him for whoever has the alligator, you know, the Izod, but it's like somebody else, Lacoste, right? And somebody got mad at him because he's like, this is a woman's shirt, and he wrote back, he's like, they only make one style. So, you know, this person was sure that Dwayne had done him wrong, and it's like,
Well,
well,
sometimes if you get like a sweater, it can be a little bit mannish, but like if you're a girl, you can girl it up if you want to call it that. You know what I mean? It's like a cotton sweater is a cotton sweater. So I don't know.
put a necklace on with it.
I say it's a guy's, but I don't know. I said it was guys. I'm not even sure. But
You can unisex. Flashback to the 80s, androgynous.
yeah.
Oh, it does not identify with either.
You know, I noticed though, Tracy, that the pearl snaps on that were square and they were diagonal.
We're not sure she's there or not. Her camera's off.
I'm walking through, but I'll be right back. What did she say?
Oh, the snaps diagonal.
Yeah,
they're
The
diamond.
snaps were square and they were on a diagonal.
Yeah, they're
Well,
diamond.
Cool.
Did you call that diamond then?
That's what I'm putting in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I make up the things as I go. I'll be right back.
That made it sexy. That purple shirt, that gold purple.
Can plaid be sexy though?
Sure.
Yeah, I can. Me, Kelly. Yes.
Plaid can be
On the right
sexy.
person.
Depends on who's wearing it and how they're wearing it.
That's right. Anything can be sexy on the right person, right?
My husband, I listen, when my husband wears a plaid shirt and it's got pearl snaps on it, the other thing I want to do is rip that sucker off him. I just can't wait to the end of the night because I
Kelly's
just want to go over there and go.
Right. Well, I'll let my sister know that plaid is sexy because
I'm with Kelly.
he counted her husband's shirts, his plaid shirts, and he had like 60 plaid shirts in his closet. So I'm going to tell her that plaid is sexy.
Plaid is sexy if it has pearl snaps on it.
You
I
know,
don't feel that way if I see another man with a pearl snap shirt. I'll just look at my husband and think, why didn't you wear your pearl snap shirt?
I don't really like the pearl snap shirts,
I
but
like the breakaway pants.
I do like plaid. I like button-up plaid.
I'm in a plaid this year big time. Like I just bought 2 plaid shirts. I'm men's for
No, I
myself.
do. I bought a black and white
I like
one.
men's shirt.
Yours.
Yeah, I have one plaid shirt and it's a men's, it's a wool.
And I like to tie them if I don't feel bloated that day. I like to tie them, but
If
today
you don't feel bloated that day, as skinny as you are, how would you know? How would someone know if Tracy were bloated?
I know.
No kidding. Kick her off, Kelly. You don't want any models on here. Kick her off.
I know, right? You're skinny too. What are you talking about?
No. You can't see me. That's
Y'all are skinny.
I just
Yes, but only one of us has lost 11 pounds.
this is the biggest I've ever been, so it freaks me out because
Oh yeah, I remember the weight that I thought that I was overweight, and then I surpassed that, and I'm like, oh, and I was talking to, I have 2 sisters, talking to the other one that's overweight, and I said, remember when you thought that all life would cease to exist if we gained weight? And she said, it has. I'm like, oh yeah, you got a point there.
reseller 20. That's what I got going right now.
Hi, Patty. What's up, my man?
But one thing though, my sister who is not overweight has more wrinkles because I got the chub to push the wrinkles out.
I know I start to sink in if I don't have an. It's like
Yeah,
I'll take the wrinkles and be skinny again.
you can
I know, right? But see, this is my one plus. I don't have lines yet. No lines.
I have a fat face anyway, even when I'm thin, so I'm all set.
Complaining that they don't have lines yet.
Me.
Go sit in the back of the bus.
And you know my other brag too. When you even called me the B word over.
Which I call you bitch all the time for no reason.
what?
Because I can cough, sneeze, and laugh without crossing my legs.
Oh, that's right. I can do all that without peeing my pants too, because Vesicare came out with a generic form.
Hey, good. Yeah,
I don't know what Vesicare is. What is that?
It's for sudden urgent bladder syndrome. For those of us who've squeezed out several children and are overweight and can't make it from the bed to the toilet in time.
And see, this working hangout just went to a whole other level.
I know. How much did you lose?
everyone in the
Bye, Pat.
Yeah, I know.
audience is doing their Kegels right now.
I know.
It's not Vagicare. It's not Vagicare. It's Vesicare. Vesicare. It's for sudden urgent bladder syndrome. It's so when you stand up and all of a sudden you feel like you're going to pee your pants. No, it takes your bladder to a whole nother level. I feel like a normal person again.
Kelly,
I'm really glad.
you're killing me.
It is awesome.
I feel like a whole nother person. I can go like 3 hours without peeing.
Hey, that's longer than I can go ever since I started my new medication. But maybe my body will regulate.
Before I was in the bathroom like every 45 minutes just to go baby pee. Now I can go a whole 3 hours and then I can just release the dragons because
I do every hour and a half. I swear, it's just how I am.
I'm saying he's not going to stop with this YouTube.
I have one kidney though, so I blame it on that. Like that's all.
You only have one kidney?
one kidney.
I had one removed.
Work hard.
You donate one?
No, it was making me ill, so they had to remove it.
My oldest son's father, he was born with a mutant kidney, and so they had to take it out when he was just a newborn.
Yeah.
And so the scar grew with him, so he has this really gnarly scar going up his side. It's like
I'm a scarred person, but I don't mind my scars so much.
So he always had his made up stories as to how he got it.
Yeah, I mean, the scar could have been much worse. They had come up with a new thing the year I had mine removed, so they gave me 2 scars, so they're not that big, each of them.
And in being a man, that's like the least.
Some people really scars affect them. I find that it's fine.
I have all kinds of. That was when I had to have my gallbladder out. Is the surgeon told me that it leaves some holes from poking in. I'm like, oh. Least of my worries. I don't even care.
Just try to match with this cellulite dimple.
There you go. Absolutely. Yes.
Carol, I'm already through the big M too, so
I think I'm older than all of you, so
I don't have a uterus.
Thanks for that information.
So there I was, still trying to wake up fully out of my anesthesia, and I look around me and there's children, and I'm like, I don't know what was the happiest day of my life. Each day that I had, you 3, or today knowing I'll never have another one.
You know what? They wouldn't take my uterus. I begged for years and years and years, and they just wouldn't do it. I started menopause when I was 22. I went through menopause for 28 years.
They should have taken your uterus.
Yeah, they think it'll make someone crazy, so they may have met Kelly and gone, this lady don't need any more crazy in her life. Like, right? They could, I mean, no,
was that a compliment? I'm not sure.
No,
I don't know either. I take it
in a good way, but
I'm
And then your hormones were so
gonna
jacked up.
Tracy, the Reed killer, that was a compliment.
So I would claim that I'm in the Goldilocks zone because I don't have a uterus, but I haven't hit menopause yet.
Right.
So
You gonna hit menopause? Did they leave your ovaries in?
yes,
If they leave your ovaries in, do you hit menopause?
yes.
That's a good
So,
question.
Yeah, I'm totally in the Goldilocks zone still,
So
though.
you cannot have the uterus but still have the hot flashes. That's not right.
And yeah, my sister, who also had a hysterectomy, she totally oh, they put her on something for the hot flashes. It's doing better now. But yeah, and she hasn't had a uterus for a decade. So
Who else doesn't have a uterus on the panel? I'm just curious.
I got mine.
I
It
have
is-
mine.
it's the best
Not
thing
that-
I need
not
to get rid of it.
People on YouTube, this freaking hangout in this room.
TMI people.
What? Okay, Tracy, when was the last time you did your self breast exam?
I just had all my exams done like last month. I had the colonoscopy, I had my mammogram, and every month I feel myself up pretty heavy duty.
Hey, there's nothing wrong
No.
with squeezing the girls. You gotta squeeze the girls
Yeah.
regularly so that you know when there's something abnormal in there.
Mhm.
You
I
have
don't have that much
girl.
to squeeze.
Nope, you gotta pat the girls and pat the girls. And it's circular motion. Line them up while you
So
pat.
here's my mammogram story. It was absolutely horrible and awful. And then they said, well, you have to come back in and have an ultrasound. And I'm like, all you're going to do is tell me that I have cysts. And I'm like, fine, I'll friggin' do it.
Yeah.
So I did it. And then they didn't bill me. I've been sent to collections for $420 so they could tell me nothing, which I already knew.
Yeah.
I did one thing out of the whole experience. As I was leaving, I said to the receptionist, I guess I'll see you when I'm after I turn 50. And she said, well, you come in by the time you're 40. And I just looked at her and smiled and was like, bless you.
Yeah.
And then
Aw.
and then I told her that I have a son that's 26, and she just looked at me like she didn't want to believe me, and I left.
Oh, hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any of you guys experiencing this when you list on your phone?
I don't do
You
it.
go to put in that you want buyers to be able to make offers, and you change it to yes, and then after you complete it, it changes it back to no. Like right before your eyes, it'll go from yes to no.
I
Mine
doubt Tommy's in here anymore after this conversation, but if he is, he'd have the answer to that. I don't list on my phone. Do you? Like,
Mine
I
does
do.
the opposite because I do it on my desktop because I'm faster at the desktop and my fat fingers with the phone, forget it. But I have my pictures on the phone, so I'll just do a draft and I'll go in. But it automatically puts in best offer, even if I don't want it to. So if I don't want something to have best offer, I have to save it again and then go back on the
Opposite
desktop.
problem.
Yeah,
You've got the opposite problem.
exactly. Ansley says she doesn't have that problem. There's probably some setting somewhere. God only knows because we don't know. I
No,
don't
because
really-
I'll put yes, and then I'll take the amount out that they put in there because I don't want there to be a specific amount in there. Bye, Dee. Have a good night, honey. Mama loves you, and thank you for the license plate. I love it. And then I'll hit done. I'll hit done again, and then it'll say yes, and then the flipping changes to no right before my eyes. And so then I have to, so what I'll do is I'll do a draft and I'll just upload pictures and then make a draft out of it. And then I go to the desktop and finish it. Otherwise I'm going back and forth, desktop, phone, desktop, phone, desktop, phone.
That's a pain in the butt.
I do like the desktop phone, but it feels fast. I hate typing on my phone because even when I do in chats, if I do it on my phone, first of all, the autocorrect makes me sound like illiterate. And then it changes words on me, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't even write a sentence.
What is it? Never in the history of texting has anyone ever used the word duck.
Right. Yeah. But here we are, where everything has to pop up as duck. I don't know. The whole whatever you call it, the auto whatever that is, I can't think of the word right now. The autocorrect.
Mhm.
It's horrible lately. Am I the only one? Like
No.
it is bad.
It changes things. Like it'll change things to words that not even a word. Like if I put is, like is, it'll change it to as, or it's
Yeah.
like what? It's like not as, es or something. It'll change it to something that like not even a word, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like it's not even a word. It's one thing if you were correcting it to the right word, but it's not.
Or anything that might make sense, possibly.
Then everybody's just involuntarily drunk texting.
I know, I hate it too. But what are you gonna do?
I just thought it was me going crazy or something, but it just seems so bad lately. Oh, that's not bad. All right.
Well, whenever a company goes and upgrades a system, it makes it worse.
Nothing worse than eBay right now.
Oh, Ansel uses voice to text. I don't use that.
Oh
Really.
yeah, that's a really good way to drunk text, is just when you talk to it and what it comes up with.
Yeah, it might be. That might be another whole can of worms if I start talking into it.
I don't think I've ever done a talk text. No.
Yeah, I don't either.
When I can now, and Dwayne can verify this, I can baffle spell check, and if he's not around to ask me how to spell it, then I have to ask Google on my phone. I'll say the word because it'll show up. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm a terrible speller.
Me? Oh, yeah, I am.
I can blame it on spell check, but
Yeah, I'm a terrible speller. I get
I'm
creative.
very good, but I think spell check has made it worse. Like lately, when I don't have, like, if I'm doing something and I'm like, oh my god, I have to think about how to spell it because it doesn't automatically come up with the word, and I can't just click on it.
mhm.
I just buy a vowel. This is what Dwayne told me. I just buy a vowel like I'm playing Wheel of Fortune, and I just put it in there. Any vowel.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how I spell. And if he's trying to read something that I've written, and I'm like, hey, that is phonetic.
That's right, Dwayne. My accent, it'll never pick it up.
Right.
Doesn't know what you're talking about.
I gotta park the car.
Nicole.
The car.
Ah,
All right, well, I'm going to let you go. I got stuff I got to get done
Well, thanks for popping in, Trace.
anytime. Bye, y'all.
I send you loving kisses. She had a headache earlier. Or she might still have her headache.
she probably has a headache now.
Yeah, she probably has a headache now.
I'm sitting here with a blanket on my lap because I'm freezing. That has nothing to do with having a headache. I was just thinking about what my issue is at the moment. I'm cold.
I'm doing nothing right now, and I have stuff to do, but
I'm reading. I am pretending like I am reading right at this very moment.
are you done with your
Nice.
book?
No, I'm stuck, so I'm reading.
Oh.
You're at a writer's block right now?
No, I just don't know how to write it. So I'm
I
reading.
still haven't read that draft yet. The second
Oh, don't finish. I changed it since then. Don't
Oh, you
finish.
did?
Yeah, don't read that one.
Okay.
Let me send you another one. So I've been working on my next, because I'm trying to write short stories. So I've been working on my next one, and I wrote it. And Dwayne's like, it's lacking something. And so I read through it, and then I been going through this book. I've started this book multiple times. But anyway, I'm like, okay, I know everything wrong with my second story. So
Is it that different?
So this, because I'm doing a serial of second stories, so this is getting more involved in the story, And so there's going to be more information and more characters included.
Okay.
Because
Sci-fi something or other, right?
my yeah. Sci-fi is my first love, and I would love to be able to write sci-fi. So not sci-fi, but supernatural.
Yeah, supernatural or fantasy.
Yeah, different fantasy, supernatural. But no, I had been trying to work on a science fiction story, and then I realized science fiction really requires a lot. So I decided to cut it back to because when you have to create everything in your head, so like my story is based in places I have been, and so then that makes it a little easier. But I made it supernatural on account of like love stories are really boring to me, so I had to put something
It's very interesting.
And well, thank you. So my goal, I had set a goal this year to learn how to write a story. So I've been working on it. And I've actually stuck with it.
Make me rich.
Yeah, Dwayne says I'm going to make him rich.
Tell Dwayne to get his own sugar mama. You're my sugar mama.
One poor sugar mama.
I'm never going to get this listing done.
What is it specifically that you're working on?
A bunch of drinking glasses.
Aha.
Carol Ann's Irish Cream rock glasses.
Very cool.
Yeah, I like the stuff that breaks.
Oh, very good. Yes. Dwayne is sworn to never ship mugs or glasses again.
I go through spurts. All of a sudden, I'll buy glass, and then I end up having so much of it, and then I go into something else. I have these hordes of all different stuff.
Yeah, I like glassware and the things that break. And then, like I said, I've got most of that done. Like this is the last like glassware I have to list, and then I'm going to go into clothes, and I'll probably list. Hi, Dwayne. I'll probably list clothes. Mwah. I'll list clothes for a few days, and then I'll go into shoes.
Jewelry takes a long time when you start listing jewelry, because then you get like sucked in, and you get like 10 things listed all day.
I've sold most of what I had, the jewelry that I had listed on eBay. I don't really list my jewelry on eBay. I did one day. I listed a bunch of pieces one day. Hey, Sandra. And they've pretty much sold. I might have one or two pieces left on there, but yeah. Oh, here, Kathy, you want a link? Whoops, that's not a link. Do you want to come on, Kathy? Kathy's asking for a link.
I'm trying to clear out my office here. So I started taking down my curtains to do I say winter cleaning. I watched them. I haven't put them back up yet. I'm trying to clear everything out to wash everything down, and I might change the wallpaper in here. I don't know.
I don't have any curtains in my front room. I need to get some.
That'd be a good corner to do photography because of all the natural light, Carol.
Yeah, I don't like it in here. For the natural light. I don't like it. It's messy right now, but I'm working on it.
I have 110 square feet. I have got everything smushed from 1,000 square feet office to 110 square feet. That's why
I have a basement, so I have everything in my basement and my garage. This is just when I'm prepping, kind of like about to list it.
That's why everything is on shelving units behind me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this all cleared out. This is my goal in the next week. I gotta take time off of YouTube because I spend so much time on YouTube that watching and whatever that I gotta stay off of it for like a month, and then I'll be all.
Do you list like your jewelry jars and stuff that you do? Do you list all that stuff individually?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's all listed. I sell jewelry every day. But I'm not even a big jewelry person. Like, that was just one of my things. I went off on a tangent one time, and then that's where I got all my subscribers. So when I do my regular stuff, no one watches them because it's,
Hello, Kathy.
me.
Hey, Mama.
Are you going to show your face today?
No, not tonight. I promised Pat Dees he would be the first.
Oh no, you can't promise Pat D's that you do the first because you came on my show first, so I should be the one that you show your face first.
Well,
You're going to be the
you
great
have my voice tonight.
Okay, what are you up to, Kathy?
Well, not much right now. I'm supposed to be listing.
Me too. Look at me. I'm sitting here.
I know, right, Carol?
And no makeup as usual on any YouTube stream. I mean,
Oh, shut up. You
Well,
look good on all of it.
There's no
Okay.
makeup on this face.
Oh, okay. Dwayne was just telling me, Kathy, that you have family in Provo.
No, actually,
She says no.
no. I have family in Payson and Spanish
Okay.
Fork and
Okay.
Benjamin.
I still know what we're talking about, so we're good. So okay.
No,
I'm
I mean,
assuming
yeah,
it's Utah.
they own.
Yeah.
My family owns. Well, it used to be Fat Jack's Pizza, which was in Payson, and there is still a Fat Jack's Pizza there. But my aunt sold it when she got divorced from my uncle. But they own Two Jack's Pizza.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
There's one near y'all, I think.
Gotcha. I'll have to look for it.
And
Yeah.
my cousin Leanne, she runs the one I think is nearest to y'all's house. But anyhow, yeah,
Okay.
they own a pizza franchise there.
And very cool. Yeah. So Payson is further south than Provo.
Yeah, we used to go shopping in Provo all the time when I was a kid.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we're
So are y'all actually from
We're-
Utah, or did you just move there?
So I was not born in Utah, but my parents were. And Dwayne was born here in Utah. And
Oh, so he's the misfit.
yeah, so I think my family heritage goes back further than his, though. I go clear back to the pioneers.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
see, my aunt, she actually was born in California, and she met somebody whose family was from, I think, Salt Lake City. Anyhow, so they moved there, and then my grandparents, who are my mom's parents, they moved there. So I kind of have all my cousins and everything live there, and my aunt had 6 kids, and she's got like, I don't know, 28 grandkids or something like that. I don't know. You know how
Sounds
the
pretty
Mormons
typical.
multiply.
Oh, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
know. I don't mean that. I don't mean that bad.
Oh, heck no. No, we make fun of ourselves around here. Utah has more kids per capita than any other state.
Right. I know. It's
Yeah. We
funny.
have more kids than we have money to educate. So,
Right. But I loved going there when I was a kid. We used to go there to visit all the time. Actually, I used to go spend summers there with my aunt and my cousins, and I used to have so much fun.
Yeah, I used to spend my summers here too. And then in junior high, my family moved back. My sisters were born here. But anyway, everyone else left. Some have come back. I just never left. I think it's because I was the youngest when we got here. So I've just stayed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. No, Utah is a really cool state.
it's everybody's too smashed together. It's getting crowded,
I
unfortunately.
kind of figured that it's getting too overpopulated, but
Yeah, we're all too smashed together. We don't cover the whole state. We just like to crowd into one place.
Right.
Now, Kelly, when you sell glassware, that's your main thing you like to sell? Is glassware?
Right now it is. Right now.
Do you have like a bin? Do you get it like really cheap? Is that why? Or
I don't have Goodwill bins by me. I have to drive an hour if I want to go to the bins. But I'll usually pick this up like at Salvation Army or the Goodwill. And I usually will pay 50 cents or 70 cents. Mostly
wow.
it's 2 for $1.
Yeah, see, that's a good price to pay for plush.
yeah, around here that
Pay for
Goodwills
plush.
and regular Goodwills and Salvation Army is a higher price than everywhere else, I think.
Well, if it's not like Salvation Army, if it's not the color of the day and it's not half off, it's usually a lot more expensive. Or if, on Saturdays, Salvation Army, everything of a certain color is 69 cents.
Have that.
And then the Goodwills are more expensive. But the Goodwills, you can get coffee mugs 2 for $1. So that's how I get my coffee mugs cheap. And you can get glassware 2 for $1 unless it's otherwise marked.
Do you buy vintage stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, my coffee cups and stuff are like $1.99 or more. Even
Yeah,
at the
ours are
Goodwill
expensive
and the
too.
Salvation Army.
Wow.
We have the bin
Some of them
here,
might
so it's
be
20
if
cents
they-
a pound, so that's cheap.
If they know that it's a good mug or something, they'll mark it up.
No, even if it's not a good mug, they do.
Yeah.
And we have Savers here, which is like crazy expensive.
Did you say Savers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Savers is
We don't
really
have one
good
around
here.
me.
Yeah, we have a Savers. What do they call it? Something else somewhere.
It's called two different things, but the
Yeah, I think
closest
the other one
Savers
is
to me is in Washington.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Yeah, you can find things at the stores on sale for the same price as at Savers here.
Right, they charge a lot unless it's something unique that they don't know how to look it up, and they just marked it. Like you have to almost like be smarter than the clerk that put it on the shelf. That's about,
Right.
And
Well, in our Goodwill and stuff, I live near Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which is kind of where the Crazy Lamp Lady and Lavender Clothesline. I don't know if y'all know her or not.
Yeah, I know her.
She's pretty big, and they mark everything up. And I think partly, and Crazy Lamp Lady said this once not too long ago, that it was because of that. So it's really hard to find
they were
stuff.
talking about it in their post today, this morning.
Oh, really? See, it's really hard to find stuff because of that.
Mm-hmm. They should just mark it down to get rid of it. I mean, all that stuff is donated to them.
Well, I mean, I love YouTube and I love watching the channels and I love watching everybody's hauls and all that kind of stuff. But I do think that it does affect the price point at the stores when it's somebody who's really big that shops in their area that they raise their prices.
Yeah, I don't doubt that for me. In fact, 4 hours ago, they dropped another video. 4 hours ago, I just looked and it said how we beat the high prices.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so their last video they dropped was about beating the high prices.
When I go to the bins, it's so quick. Oh, go ahead, Kathy.
No, go ahead.
When I go to the bins, it's so like the people there that are shopping, they tell the people that work there, like, look what I found. I'm like, shut your mouth. Like, don't tell them that they missed stuff.
Right. Don't say that.
They think they're their friends. They think they're their friends. Like, they don't get it that they go in the back room and say, hey, you missed, like, they used to have Legos all the time. And they'll be like, yeah, well, I can sell these Legos. Or I'm not into Legos, but I can sell these Legos. And all the guys were into it. Well, as soon as he started telling people that work there, they stopped putting out the Legos. They pull all the Legos out. It's like, stop telling them what you're looking for.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Like, I just take my stuff and I don't talk to anybody. I don't want to be their friend.
See, I don't remember the couple of times I've been to the bins in Grand Rapids, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from me.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
No.
I don't remember seeing any glassware. I don't remember there being glassware.
Yeah, there usually is. Sometimes, depending on, there's another bins like 2 hours from here. And when I used to go on vacation, I'd stop in or whatever. But they do it differently at different locations. So maybe they take it out at certain times, you know.
Well, I go to the same bins as the Crazy Lamp Lady and Lavender Clothesline, and I haven't been up there in a while just because of that.
Yeah, but the bins is by weight anyway, so they don't care that at that point it's a last ditch effort. But
Well, no, but they get all the good stuff before I can get up there.
oh well, then get up there before them.
And then I have a bins that's on the border of Delaware and Pennsylvania, which is about, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes from here. And it's really small. And you already know that the people that are there for.
Yeah, but you can still find stuff because I go and people are like, all right, I'm not a pushover by any means, but I'm not going to fight well, I will if someone touches me, like, you know, whatever. But I'm not going to go and I'm not going to fight somebody over like something that's worth $20. It's not worth my, you know.
No,
my
but
time.
they'll hold a damn shoe out of your range. If they
Oh,
find the
they're
other
crazy.
one,
I know, they're
they'll
crazy.
hold on to it.
Oh yeah, they're crazy. They're like nuts. So
Yeah.
but I still get
come
stuff.
on,
You know,
really?
I probably could get better stuff if I was more aggressive. Like if I was, you know, but I'm not going to get kicked out of there just because like.
Yeah. No, I'm totally the same way. I'm
Like
like,
if
oh,
it's a million,
here
even
I
if it's a
have
$1 million
the other
thing.
shoe.
Yeah, I don't even go for the shoes. They're like, I've seen other people's film of the bins, and it's like, oh my god, ours is like crazy.
You know what they do? What they
Ours
do
is
at our
crazy. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry, baby. What they do at our bins is there'll be a ton of women just going through the purses and the wallets looking for money and just throwing them down. Picking one up, looking through it for money, throwing it down. That's all they're looking for is money.
Well, I'm
The whole
lucky to find a purse at mine.
I really want to. I want to go to the Goodwill and say, listen, do me a favor. Let's take a video of all these people, and I want you to show this to their like family and friends when they go home because like they act like animals. It's like they're
They
awful.
are.
They don't have manners. Like they're just and then they
Okay.
tag team, and it's like, oh my god. And I'm get cranky. Like a few times I've
Okay.
yelled.
So
I'm
the
like,
guys, they
Yep.
sit and they wait for the books. And when the books come out, and we don't have the same kind of protocol as other bins do, where you like stand at the end and you wait until they tell you to go or what have you. These guys just hang around the bins. There's no
Yeah, that's how you do
rhyme
it
or
now.
reason. And what they'll do is they'll throw all the books into their bin, into their buggies, and then they'll pick out what they want and they throw the rest back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
We have a lot of foreign people that they must send it back to their homeland. You know what I mean? Like probably to help. I don't know, to help them. I don't know, because they buy
they buy a lot of clothes at this one too, and that's what they
clothing
do.
and shoes. Yeah, and they don't look at like I don't know. They're just like they have carts. Like they have to tell them, oh, we need a cart, so you have to have less than like they have like 3 or 4 carts of stuff. I'm like,
Right. I know.
It's
I like have to
crazy.
take my mom and to guard my cart.
Oh, I put it this way, there's nothing in my cart that they want it so badly. I'm like, yeah, go
I know,
ahead.
right?
Do me a favor.
It's hilarious.
But you can still find stuff. I mean, you can still make a living off of it. Could I make a better living if I was aggressive? But I don't want to act like a loser. Sorry, but that's how they
No,
act.
I totally agree because I'm not
I
like that
have
at all
manners
either.
and I'm a little
I
classy.
have had to get mouthy with a couple people.
No, I'll get mouthy. I've called them all a bunch of losers, but that's another whole thing. I'm like, they're
Yeah,
all like, what?
A couple of
I
them.
don't say anything to anybody. I don't even talk
Carol,
to
you're
them.
losers.
I'm like, you guys are a bunch of losers. I'm like screaming it in the middle of the place. I'm like, it was like, they were just very, very, I don't know. I have like etiquette things and I don't like when people act like that. There's plenty for everybody. Just like, be normal.
Exactly.
And then I look around, I'm like, I must be one of these people. Because I look around, it looks like Carol X. And I'm like, oh, I look like I'm homeless when I go. My hair's all a mess and no makeup and crappy clothes. Oh, I'm like,
You know,
can't
I
wait.
look that way on purpose because those people at the front, ours is not all by weight. It's by, it's some of it is the shoes and there's a couple of other things that aren't by weight.
What do you
and
mean
the
they're
and the
not
clothes are different weight than the glassware, and they make you separate it all
Oh,
out
yeah,
and
we
weigh it.
separated. Yeah, we ours is all right. Books is 20 cents a pound. Glass is 20 cents a pound. Anything with a plug is 20 cents a pound.
I never find
Suitcases-
plus there.
Suitcases is 20 cents a pound. Clothes and everything else is $1.39.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
couldn't tell you. It seems like
Well, you have
Ours
to
is
separate it.
$1.99 a pound.
everything was the same weight except for like the larger items that they had individually priced.
Oh yeah, and if you have something that's really, really heavy, and you say to them, "How much is this? Like, how much is this going to cost?" And they, it's like just say it weighs 20 pounds. They'll say, "All right, $2.99," or they'll give you like a low price. So if you have something that's super heavy, they'll give you a lower price.
Does yours have furniture, Carol?
They used to, but they don't really have it anymore. They switch it
Yeah,
up.
the one that I've gone to, they have furniture and large items and stuff that's already marked certain prices.
Yeah, that's how they used to do with furniture, but they haven't had any furniture for a while. And I like redo furniture, so like I say I redo it. I paint it. So yeah, I bought a lot of stuff that I've repainted and sold.
Do you upcycle furniture?
Yeah, I haven't really been doing too much of it lately, but yeah.
I used to refurb furniture too.
I don't do it, but I don't refurb it to like the original thing. I change it up. I usually get junk stuff, and the stuff that was going to be thrown out or broken or whatever, and then give it new life.
If it's a vintage sewing table, I'll refurb it. If not, if it's not real wood or something, then I'll just, I'll repurpose
It depends on
it.
the quality of the piece.
Right.
Yeah, if
Absolutely.
it's something that's worth something, I won't ruin it with paint. If it's something that
Right. Oh yeah, I've taken something with layers and layers of paint right back down to the wood before. But that was an old, like one of my sewing tables is 1864.
nice.
I have one of those. It was my grandmother's.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
got the treadle in
her mother's, but
Hi, Myra.
That sounds way cool. I have an old dresser in my front room that needs to be redone. It's old enough that it needs to, be refinished, rather than just
hey,
painted.
Myra.
And it needs a mirror to be custom made. It used to have when you can see where the mirror went, but it's been gone for a long time.
Yeah, I don't have the patience to bring it back to restore it. Like I'm not a restorer. I just like to upcycle stuff because when you chalk paint, you can be messy. I like the grunt work. I like to sand. I like to paint. I'm a messy painter.
I'm horrible in my hallway.
Oh my!
Paint all over my floor.
It's been nearly a year since I started painting, and I need to finish it up. The front room's done, except for it needs flooring and baseboards. In my hallway, I need to finish painting the walls and the trim.
Come
And
January, you'll have time on Saturday nights to do that.
there you go. Yes.
Oh.
It's not lack of time; it's lack of motivation. I need to care about it enough. And my son said I need to hurry and put new flooring down, or pretty soon I'll be pulling out the subfloor, and we'll be just hopping from cross beams to cross beam.
I
Yeah, I can't haul furniture, so I don't usually pick that up.
No, I even put pictures up on my walls in the front room. I showed Kelly one day.
What happened, Heather? Why? Are you planning on staying there? What's going on?
And yeah, this is the first place I've ever hung anything up in the front
know,
room.
you don't hang anything, you say.
So I didn't realize it because I've been collecting stuff to put on the walls and stashing it in various places. So I had no idea how much I had, and I had so much. I didn't even have wall space for all of it. I had like 28. Because I have kind of these. My walls are all covered, and I had like 28 items, and not everything to cut.
She's decorating everywhere.
But yeah, so I need to like I said, I need to do flooring. I don't know. I'd like to do the kitchen, but I'd have to have someone come in and actually, make sure it gets done.
Myra, that's a window. That's my window. This is a front porch here. She's saying my molding. It's a window. I have an old house. My house is 1940s.
And
So that's the window casing. I have a big window. This is the street.
aha. And we had blinds and lace curtains in the front room from the previous owner, and a what do you call that? That old lady swag thing, along it. I'm sure she paid a lot of money to have it custom made, but it wasn't really my style. It was very 1990s, and then the cats clawed the curtains, and I always break.
Oh darn!
Yep, I always break blinds down. So I'm just gonna do.
Darn, they clawed the '90s curtains. Oh
I
no!
When I have the curtains up and I have the blinds, if I lift them up the other way, I can see out. People can't really see in. So when I'm working, at nighttime they can see. When I have them closed right now, but during the day I can see people come to. I live in the city. I live in the ghetto, and I can see anybody coming to my house. So
My mom does the same thing with hers.
I have shutters for this window, but they're never closed because I have too much junk in my window seal.
This one's a mess.
So I'll sit here and watch as people, come and go. But our road is a dead end, so it doesn't get a whole lot of traffic. And so my cats will go play chicken in the middle of the street.
Fun.
And I'm out there yelling at them to get out of the road.
I gotta see what my listings are up to now.
Dwayne said as he was listening to all of this, he had listed over $600 in items.
I thought you were going to say 600 things. I was like, what?
I know that too. I was like,
It's not that good.
like
That's the thing about the working hangouts. I end up talking.
Oh, heck
Yeah,
yeah.
I usually get a lot.
Well, I did at the beginning,
done, but not so much now.
I did package up the 3 things, but
And I'll go on to April's craft with me that she does occasionally on Wednesdays, and I sit and talk through that whole
Imagine that.
Yeah, that's part of why I did so poorly in school was it's like,
well, Heather, you used to hate YouTube. You used to make fun of Dwayne. Now look at you.
I know.
Stuff.
I
Right,
did.
Dwayne? She used to say your friends
Yeah,
on
I still
YouTube.
make fun of him, but
Just for different things.
But like in school, they'd put me in a classroom of 25, 30 other kids, and then think I was actually going to get work done. It's like, are you insane?
Guys, I'm about to fall asleep. I am seriously about to fall. I usually am in bed about 8:30.
Oh,
So
What time?
Bedtime.
I usually get up about 4 or 5.
So what time
Me
of sleep
too.
are you in? Because I haven't been falling asleep till after 3 my time.
I didn't hear a word you said because I was yawning.
So when you're getting up, I'm just falling asleep.
Oh, yeah.
I
Ansley, I am. I'm a weak butt. Sometimes like if Saturday night and it's boxing Saturday night, I'll stay up all night, until the boxing's over with, and then I'll go to bed. But that's because it's boxing.
Where did we
Bye, Carol.
Yeah, we lost Carol. But I haven't been sleeping lately.
I have been.
So you're just rubbing it in.
Go to bed, Kelly. No, I can't, Ansley. My hubby is gone. My hubby is at a football party right now. He's over at my son's house. So I cannot go snuggle with the hubby, but I'm going to go snuggle with the doggy and go to bed.
You're not going to watch Monday Night Football?
Hell no. Anthony, Pittsburgh, Anthony Pittsburgh, he's for the Steelers and they're playing the Dolphins. So that'll be interesting tomorrow. Okay.
I think you better go to bed.
I'm going to bed. Love you. Thank you, Carol, for coming on. I appreciate it, sweetheart. It was so nice to have you on. And Tracy and Kathy and Heather. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye, Lorag.
It was good to talk with you.
Yes, you too. I've been wanting to call you anyway.
Yeah, well, call me tomorrow.
Thanks, everybody, for coming in, hanging with us, and dealing with the lady talk. All right, guys. Have a good night. Love you.
Bye.